Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our little challenge where a member of our group plays with me against some robots, and we're going to be playing match points as we did on Monday. And I thought we'd ask one of the gentlemen in our group this time around, Tony, to play with us, Tony Clarke. So the ladies have had 3 weeks in a row, so I thought we'd ask a chat and see how we go. Just a bit of a reminder for people for turning off your videos. If you would, there's still a few videos that are on as we're going along here. So there we go. And we'll make sure we'll pop our scores up there as well so that we can see what's happening here. And we're off and racing, everyone. So we'll see how many boards we get through. Hopefully we'll get through at least 8. And again, like I suggested, please make sure that you send us some questions here as to whether you think we should take certain decisions or not. This is an interesting hand already. They've made a weak jump, aggressive weak jump overcall. Now, I've got plenty of points for game, and I think Tony would probably take a Q bid here as saying I've got spade heart support and enough for game. Well, Tony will definitely bid over it. I'm quietly confident of that. And so I think that's the right way to go. If I bid 4 hearts here, I think it doesn't quite do justice to the amount of high cards I've got. And if it turns out that Tony's got extremely good hearts here and perhaps, you know, a good hand, he may not bid over 4 hearts. So let's make a Q raise, and if Tony bids 3 no trump, we'll most certainly go back to 4 hearts. But I'm pretty certain Tony will take this 3 spade bid as showing heart support. Yep, he has. So that's high enough. I think our hearts are too weak, so we don't really want to be venturing any further into this hand, and we're in a good spot. This is not an easy hand for Tony because that 3 of diamonds certainly looks like a singleton. Seems to scream singleton to me. So he's got his work cut out a bit. He'll need to be able to throw some losers away and make sure that he also doesn't fall victim to a bit of a cross ruff happening here. So he's got a 6-3 trump fit. Should he cross to the ace of spades and perhaps finesse a heart? May not be a bad play. Might be his best option, I think. Yep, crossing to the ace of clubs. He wants to keep that ace of spades there because he's a little bit worried about the spade suit if he starts to pretty good play. Picked up the king. Okay. Now I think he'll probably play the queen now because it looks like East had a singleton diamond, so he's probably not going to play East for 2 singletons. Maybe he's thinking of finessing again in hearts. Okay, that's good. So now he can cash the 10 of diamonds, ruff a spade and dummy, and take the king jack of diamonds and throw his 2 spades away. That's all of the trumps gone. So he's done well. Very good start for Tony. And West didn't do terribly well here by popping in with the queen of diamonds. They could have played low and Tony wouldn't have had all of these luscious diamond winners to throw all of his losers away. Good start from Tony. Very well done. That's a fantastic number of tricks, all 13. Was that a slam that you'd want to be in? I don't think so. But, he's done very, very well. So how did that end up going? 50%. So I'm not quite sure why that's a 50% score. Let's have a quick look. Maybe not many other tables have played this hand as yet. Like no other tables have played this hand. So that score will improve as time goes on, because obviously we have to wait till all of the other tables start playing the same cards for us to be able to get results. Okay. Hand number 2, East has passed. Now, Tony plays a system here where he was telling me that he plays 2 diamonds as a very weak 2 in either major. A number of you are probably familiar with that, 3 to 7 points. And then 2 hearts and 2 spades is 8 to 11. But for me, this is 11, but it's just too good, I think, for and even a constructive weak 2. In losers, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 losers, far too good for any type of weak 2. So this is simply a 1 heart opening bid. Okay, 2 hearts from Tony, 3 hearts from East West. That 3 heart bid is a Q raise. If I bid 4 hearts here, I might propel them into 4 spades, and I'm a little bit concerned about defending 4 spades on this hand. Whereas if they bid 3 spades, we might just be in the right spot here. My 5.5, I mean, we might even make 4 hearts on this hand. But I also think there's a chance if we can make 4 hearts that the opponents will bid 4 spades, and that concerns me. The possibility is double. A few questions here. Gillian's asked, how many points is your weak 2 heart? Well, as I was saying, Gillian, there's 2 types of weak 2s that Tony likes to play. It's something that I remember teaching a lot of players a number of years back. And that was 2 diamonds was the 3 to 7, weak 2 in either major, a multi, and then 2 hearts and 2 spades is 8 to 11. So this hand is simply too good for both of those choices. If I double, I'm more concerned partner might say that I'm interested in defending here. I'm going to bid 4 hearts, and if they bid 4 spades, c'est la vie, they're probably always going to bid it. No, they haven't. It's interesting. I wonder if they'll try and double me up. No, we survived. Okay, a singleton diamond and dummy, that's pretty good news. What's the jack of clubs from? Is it from jack 10 or is it a singleton jack, I wonder? Well, we're going to find out pretty quickly because East is either going to play the ace or they're not. So let's go low on this. Yep, East does play the ace. So the 10 of clubs is likely to be... This isn't bad news, everyone, because the more this play goes like this, the more likely the opponents are going to make 4 spades on the hand. Okay, so... Well, there's one more trump out against us. If we can sneak a heart through here, perhaps we might be able to ditch our... That one might not be a good play. East has got king of diamonds. East has got the king of diamonds. East has got the ace jack of clubs. East has got the probably doesn't have the ace of spades. It's more likely to be in the west hand. So East maybe does have, so king of diamonds, ace jack of clubs, that's 8. Maybe the queen of spades. Perhaps the ace of hearts is in the west hand. I'm a little bit worried if I play a heart towards the king in dummy, then what might end up happening is that West will get a trump promotion with the jack of hearts, and I don't really want to see that. So if I cross to dummy and play a heart from dummy, then there's a chance that that the trump promotion won't happen. So if I trump a diamond and dummy and play a low heart off dummy, that might make things a little tricky. But let's try this. Yeah, ace is there. Good, that's good news. Do they take the ace of spades? Sure do. I think that's fine. We can now draw the trump. One trump left. Oh yeah, that's good news. So that means that 3 spades was definitely making. We can claim the rest of the tricks because we've got 2 discards and plenty of discards. So we're claiming the rest. 1 down. And I think there's something wrong with BBO's scoring system, but so it's not giving us any scores from the other tables. 50%. Oh, okay. So here we go. There is some scores now. So they've had 2 tables. Here on the first hand, Tony made 13 tricks and 4 hearts and someone went 1 down. So brilliant effort for Tony there, which is good. Bit of a difference of the 4 tricks. Avril, you've got your camera on at the moment. So there we go, I'll turn that off. And then on the second hand, we've gone 1 down and 4 hearts, and the opponents, as you can see, can make 170 there in spades. So the scores, so far so good. I know that there'll be plenty more tables who will end up playing these cards, so we will end up getting some results. Okay, I'm dealer on this hand. 13 points, balanced hand. Should we do a little bit of a bonsai check? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, an absolute minimum 1 level opening bid. So we'll start with 1 club, which is the system that our partnership will play. Better minus system. One diamond, pass. Now, I feel perhaps a 1-note trump bid might be a better call on this hand, rather than 1 heart. Tony plays check back, which is good, which means that he can find out about a major suit fit if need be. He might play 2 diamonds here as natural with just a 1-way check back of 2 clubs. Refresh our scores, if they've changed at all. Nope. I would probably take 2 diamonds here as natural from Tony, not a 2-way check back. He said check back, but so in case you're wondering what I mean when we talk about 2-way check back, there's a system that a lot of Congress and high-level players play, and they play 2 clubs and 2 diamonds, both of the bids here after 1-1, 1-no trump rebid, as being some sort of check back. 2 clubs could be the invitational hands, the 2 diamonds would be the game-forcing hands. Gillian's asked a question, by going 1-no trump, are you not denying your major? The accepted way of playing is that if you do bid 2 suits, you should be at least 4-4. In fact, some people suggest 5-4 or 4-4-1. That's how Ron Klinger and I would play. We'd play it as a 5-4 or a 4-4-1. There you go. Tony was probably thinking in the terms of bonsai here as to whether he should raise to 3-no trump or not. And he's got 13 in bonsai, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I promised 18. He's good enough for 3-no trump. It's 36, but I would pass on a lot of 19s. So I think his decision's right. And in plain old high card points, 13 opposite an opening hand, we should be going to game. So let's see what this brings us, the 4 of spades. Oh, a lovely cheap trick. And the best thing about that is that we've got now a lot of room for our partnership to start setting up our side suits. Now, thoughts about the side suits here. In diamonds, you've got ace, queen, 9, 8. Opposites are 3 small. In clubs, if the suit breaks 3, 3 in clubs, then you can set up a 4th club there. Then you've also got this double finesse in hearts. There's so many opportunities on this hand. Lots and lots of opportunities. And I'm thinking that the diamond suit might be the best place to start, because at some point in time, I do want to take a finesse in diamonds. And if the suit also breaks, then we might get 3 diamond tricks. But if I play a diamond to the queen and it loses to the king, I think the opponents will continue spades. And then we might have a few issues in relation to setting up the club suit. So perhaps ducking a club here might be a good idea. I can always win the spade return, and then I can play a club to the board, and then I can start trying to finesse in hearts. And eventually what will happen is we might decide to fall back on the diamond finesse or not. Or should we take the diamond finesse now? I think we will. That's our best bet. Let's take the diamond finesse now. And if this wins, oh, it's lost, okay. And they play back a spade. Okay, now I think I need to take some finesses in hearts. So I'm going to cross over to the king of clubs and try to take East's entry or West's entry away from them. Now I'm going to play the 10 of hearts from dummy, see if I get a cover. Well, I do. That's very interesting. I win the ace. If I play a club to the ace now, and I finesse another heart, at least I know that West probably will be bereft of entries if the jack of hearts now wins. But the problem with playing a club is that I might simply set up 2 club winners. So it's a diamond to the ace rather than a club to the ace, because if the 10 or the jack of diamonds drops, I can always guarantee a second diamond trick. Okay, that's good. So king, ace. And now I think it's right to finesse in hearts and then play another. Okay, they did win that. But that's probably okay. Oh, they played a heart. That just seems like a strange play. Now I can win that. I'm all good to go here. And now, everyone, I just force out the diamond. And I've got the 9 of diamonds to throw the last club. I take the queen of hearts. I play a club to the ace. And now the 9 of diamonds is a winner. That's 10 tricks. Okay. That's worked out very interestingly. It's interesting that West chose to lead a low spade. But let's have a quick look at the West choice there. And I'm not, I can honestly tell you, I'm not a believer when the declarer, and I'm on lead as a defender against a 3-no trump contract, if I've got a 5-card suit, I'm going to lead it. I don't care if the 4-card suit's got 2 wonders in it or not. The 5-card suit is the best place to start. So let's refresh those scores too, because it looks like our scores have improved. The other tables on that first board, yep, 13 tricks is good. They've taken a score away, which is very odd. And then here we go. And going off in 4 hearts is still 50%. And this one currently, they've only played, oh no, they played at quite a few tables, okay. So 430 turned out to be a good result. And that's possibly because the opponents gave me that cheap trick in spades at trick 1. Okay, 1 heart pass, 2 hearts. Are we worth the bid? No, I'm passing. 4 hearts. Looks like Tony and I will be practicing our defense here. So we play low encourage, everyone. Now, it's always interesting when an auction goes 1 heart, 2 hearts, 4 hearts, and you're on lead. Should you choose aggressive leads or more passive leads? And the truth is you're leading around into a strong hand. So perhaps leading from your strength often may be a risky move. And that's something to bear in mind when it comes to leading against a Okay, so I'm going to play low to encourage here. So I'm playing a low club that says to Tony, I like clubs. Please play a club. Okay, well, if he ever gets in, that is. I'll keep playing. I can afford to throw another club. Claire's got 6 hearts. Okay, I don't really want to play a spade here. Claire's got 6 hearts and 4 diamonds and 1 club, it looks like. Maybe 2 clubs and 1 spade. So I think I'll play another club back. Tony's probably got the ace here. Yep. Declarer. Oh, how very strange. Okay, Claire's got the rest of the tricks, I assume. I don't think it would have mattered a lot about whether partner led a diamond or not. Let's have a quick look at the hand down here. I have sympathy for Tony's diamond lead, but it's something to bear in mind. I mean, he couldn't lead a spade or a club, so it was either a trump or a diamond. This might have been one of the rare occasions where if you lead a trump, it might be the better way to go, because when you have a very strong hand on your right, and you know that most of the points are there, unless you have a standout sequence lead, then choosing a passive lead might be the way to go. So I'm not a big believer in a trump lead, but this might have been one of those occasions where a trump lead would have helped. Having said that, the Clarke can still get home if they guess where the Queen of Diamonds is. So there you go. So Tony's 4 hearts got us 83%. There you go. So far, so good. Okay, hand 5. Pass to me in the south seat. Now, everyone, I'm a believer that you should open in third seat with any hand that you would have happily overcalled on at the 1 level. And I would have happily overcalled this hand at the 1 level. Now, despite being vulnerable, I'm a 5-4. I'm going to still open a spade because at least in defense, if we end up defending, it might get us off to the right lead. Well, they've passed. Interesting. I hope I haven't dropped Tony in it at the moment. Okay, I can happily pass everyone because we found a fit. Normally you wouldn't pass a change of suit, but Tony's a passed hand, so we can't have game. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass. Well, a nice little contract to get to. And the opponents, so we've got 8 opposite 10. We're only at the 2 level. With any luck, Tony can, oh no, yeah, Tony's got 10 opposite 10. Pardon me, King, Queen of clubs that is, sitting hiding under my little screen. Tony has a choice. Does he duck this? Or does he put in the queen? Or does he rise with the ace for that matter? He's got a club loser, 2 half losers, and a diamond loser off the top, and hopefully no more than 1 spade loser. The 6 of spades is that we're missing the 4 and the 2. So does that 6 look like it's from length? Well, could it be from King, Jack, 7, 6? Possibly. But then why would they lead from King, Jack, 7, 6 through my 5-card suit? I think the 6 is probably a doubleton. Hopefully not a singleton. They lead another spade, ace of hearts. That's interesting. Now, East, let's count the tricks. Let's count the honors here. So East has turned up with one of the top hard honors and the ace of clubs as well. So I think it was ace of hearts and ace of clubs. So they can't hold the ace of diamonds in the East hand. Otherwise, they would have opened the bidding. So, yep, Tony's picked that they can't hold the ace. It must be in the West hand. So that's why he's kept, interesting, he's kept a finessable position in both suits here. He's now looking pretty good here, I think, because he can now win that in dummy, draw the last trump, and then I believe the King of Spades must be in the West hand. So he should be taking a finesse, a roughing finesse through West. That is ace of spades, queen of spades. So that would be the line I would take. But Tony's thinking, can he afford to just simply cross trump the hand? Because he's down to just top trumps. So if the ace of spades survives, then he's simply got top trumps and he can just trump 2 hearts with the Jack 9 and then trump the other spades with the Queen 8-7 because the 10's dropped. So that might be his best line. If the ace of spades survives, then simply cross trump the hand, a high cross trump. Yep, I think he might have found the play. Well done, Tone. Yeah, well done. He has found the play, which is really good. Yep, well done, Tony. Well played. He did really well. Very well. So fast, so good. One club from East. I don't think I have any reason to get involved in this auction. Let's stay out of it. No, Tony can't hear what I'm saying, Ross. He's not. So whenever I play with someone, just like last week and the week before and the week before that, then my partner is not on Zoom. So they're not on the webinar. So that's one of the stipulations I have to make, obviously, is that they can't hear what I'm saying. Of course, they can't watch my hand. If they're on the webinar, they can just see my hand. So that wouldn't be much fun for anybody. So that's part of the criteria, obviously. Tony had obviously seen that the 10 of diamonds had dropped. So once the 10 of diamonds had dropped, it probably dawned on him that, oh, hang on, all the rest of the diamond spots are high. And in fact, when I was looking at the hand, I spoke about taking the roughing spade finesse first. And then I suddenly looked at Tony's hand and saw that he had the 8 and 7 of diamonds. So all of his diamonds were high. Okay, 2 hearts from partner, 2 spades, I pass. Don't want to encourage my partner at all. Okay, end of hand. Partner again. This hand's more evenly distributed here, so it looks like we've got 2 opening hands opposite each other for the opponents. So there's no case here of making necessarily a passive lead. Just have to do what you think is best. One of the things that Tony probably faces Tony is that he probably knows that he's got all of the points and I've got virtually nothing. So he has to decide which way to go if that's the case. I'm hoping he leads a heart. Can anyone see why? Can anyone understand why I'd be rooting for a heart lead on this hand rather than anything else? And that is because, there you go. So he's led a heart. That's pretty good. I'm not going to play the jack, just so he knows that my holding is jack 10. I'm hoping he'll pick that up. Okay, so Clarke has 5 spades. So this is going to be tough for us in defense here. Oh no, Tony's got a spade. It's good. We have the 9 as well, which is an interesting card. Tony had to keep all of his clubs because the 5 of clubs is now winner in dummy. So I think I need to trump this now. So what's Clarke down to? Clarke is down to... And it's always important too to not rush in with aces, everyone. When Clarke, even when they lead a low card early on towards an honor. Here, should I play a heart or should I play a diamond? Problem about playing a diamond is that I might simply be finessing my own 10, but I don't think Clarke will find that play of playing low with Queen Jack. Or maybe they have. No. Okay. Tony is end played now. Ah. Yep, Declare's got a trump now. One last trump and the ace of diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a good result for us at all. Yeah, that'll be a poor result. I don't know why that's 75%. That seems very odd to me. It looks very strange. I would love for us to defend that again. When declare a little low club, if Tony simply ducks, we've got all natural club tricks. Declare must lose 2 diamonds and 2 clubs. Yeah, this is our 75% there is, I think that's very generous to us. Okay, 10 points, let's pass. It's always an interesting thought, everyone, when you play a hand in and declare leads towards a king or a king-queen, and you're sitting with the ace underneath it. Often, even if they have a singleton, it's normally the right play to duck, especially if dummy has the king-queen, for example. If they have the king-queen, then you're simply setting up 2 tricks for declarer. If you duck, declarer only gets 1 trick. So it's something that we should look at in defense. So we'll give you some defensive problems that we can go over soon and look at these different scenarios. Why do your names have 2+ next to them? The reason that there's 2+, it's probably based on, I think, some of the number of times you've won playing in sessions on BBO. I think that's what it means. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay, so 1 spade from partner, pass. Okay, I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds here, natural and forcing. And see where that goes to. How are we going time-wise? Pretty good. Yeah, we can get at least 2 or 3 more hands in here. Okay, so what it means, Camilla's just mentioned, if you can see that on the chat there, everyone, it means you've got more than 2 and less than 5 BBO master points. Okay, so obviously BBO offers master points as well. They don't have any bearing, certainly in the sense for the Australian Bridge Federation. And in fact, to let you know that our duplicates in the afternoon mean that we have proper ABF master points in those duplicates that go towards your account at the end of each quarter. So yes, so that's what it means. Thanks, Camilla. That would be probably relevant for AB, American Contract Bridge League players, ACBL, how many master points they have. So Tony's obviously got a bit of a problem here, and with this hand, he's not quite sure what to do. I'm hoping that's the reason, that he just hasn't lost connection. Okay, here's another question here. Sorry, everyone, you don't have to start off a question saying, sorry, me again. Thanks, Gillian. but don't you play the lower of touching honours when you defend? You do in third seat typically, but if either partner has led an honour or the next or dummy has played an honour, then the player in third seat always plays the higher if they've got touching honours. So a few more questions. Avril asked, why did you want a heart lead on the previous hand? Yes, okay. So I did say that I wanted a heart lead on the previous hand, everyone, because I had 4 trumps to the jack. And it's a good theory that whenever you have length in trumps, you always want to do what we call tap declarer. So everyone on this hand, I'm quite comfortable playing 3-no trump from my side on this hand, even if partner's got a 6-card spade suit, which is quite likely. If I bid 3 hearts, nah, partner won't have 4 hearts, they would have bid them. So, and if I want to play no trumps, I certainly want to play them from my side. So I think I'll do exactly that. I'll bid 3-no trump and see where that leads me. 4 spades might be a better contract. We'll soon find out. Okay, so let's have a quick look at Tony's hand and see if you agree with the opening bid. 11 high card points, it's balanced, so you can use a bonsai. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Certainly reaches a one level opening bid to me, so I'm very comfortable with Tony opening a spade on that. Okay, so where are we on this hand? I think this might be a combined play of maybe even finessing in diamonds and trying to set up spades all at once. So let's win that club in hand. The king. Let's play a spade up. See where that leads us. Try king. And it wins. It's quite good. So if the ace of spades is in the west hand, we might be able to play a second spade towards dummy. And then if the ace of spades turns out to be doubleton, then the whole spade suit falls into our lap. So what do you think about playing a heart to the king and then another spade towards dummy? If the ace comes up, that's great. If it doesn't, then we'll switch back to diamonds on the hand. So I think that's what we might do. I don't think I want to waste the 10 of hearts at this stage, so I think we'll try the 2. Now I'll try another spade. Aha! It was our lucky day. It's not lucky, Elsa. That's quite, you know, I think that's pretty, I think it's pretty sensible declare a play. I was going to say good, but that sounds a bit conceited, doesn't it? Let's win the king. And now we're in the wrong hand here. But I don't really want to waste the club suit just yet. Do I think maybe we should cross to, take the jack of hearts, cross to the ace of clubs, and then take our spade winners. So we've got 9 tricks here, everyone. And it's just a question of whether we can get a 10th trick in the wash. Maybe the king of diamonds might get them to duck. You never know. If I play the jack of hearts, though, I will be setting up 3 club tricks and a heart trick. But if I play the king of diamonds, I could be setting up 2 diamond tricks already with their clubs as well. So I think we might simply take our jack of hearts, throwing a club in dummy, play a club to the ace, take our winning spades, oh, they were 3-3 anyhow. Mm-hmm. Okay, West looks like they've got the rest of the tricks. So that was good news because West had both the ace and the queen of diamonds, so we didn't waste all of our energy in the diamond suit. Okay, 9 tricks should be an okay result on that hand, I reckon. Getting in with the 9 tricks, yep, 55%, but better than nothing. Okay, how are we going? A couple more hands. So partners, oh, this looks scary, this hand. I mean, they're exciting. It's exciting to have hands like this, but it's also a little bit worrying because with distributional hands, any outcome could be the right outcome. Now, I'm too good to overcall one spade. I think my hand's worthy of doubling and then bidding spades at my next call. Bearing in mind, Tony's a passed hand. If Tony makes a minimum bid here, then that means that he's got probably anything from 0 to about 8 points. But one no trump typically shows some points here, everyone, which is interesting. I am missing 3 aces. But now I'm also quietly confident the partner's probably got a couple of spades here. It's not a guarantee, but partner doesn't have 4 hearts, otherwise he would have bid them. And he's probably got 5 diamonds and maybe 3 or 4 clubs. If he's got 5 diamonds, 3 clubs, and 3 hearts, then he's got a doubleton spade. So I reckon that there's every chance that we can make 4 spades on this hand, so I'm going to give it a whirl. Hopefully partner's not thinking that 4 spades is some sort of esoteric try anything unusual. Hopefully he'll just take it as good old spades. But have I hit him with a void in spades? I hope not. Have a look at some of these other scores here. Maybe we can refresh. Still remained at 60%. That 4 spades here, where I think that we would have gladly defended that again. Okay. But in these instances, let's say Tony is thinking because he's got a void in spades or a singleton spade, it's often a good idea to not go from the frying pan into the fire in these situations and simply just pass partner's bid, assuming that, I mean, even if he has happened to have bid on a no trump on a singleton spade or the likes. This might end up being our last hand around, I think. Won't have time for one more after this. Yeah, some questions here. Okay. Jason's asked, if Tony bid 1 heart instead of 1 no trump, what would be my bid? My bid over 1 heart instead of 1 no trump would have been 1 spade. Oh, Tony's got a good hand for me. So yeah, I'd just simply bid 1 spade, and that still actually shows a good hand, Jason. This is wonderful, dummy. I am blessed. Thank you, Tone. So should I pop in a spot here? I think the 5 of diamonds looks like a doubleton. So let's play low. The 9 will force out my ace. And then I don't think that, or maybe West might have a spade void. Could they have a spade void and a doubleton diamond? Not likely. I think spades are almost certainly 2-1 on this hand. And I probably want those spades and dummy to be able to trump a club. So let's go low spade. I think I play another spade. Or do I try a low heart here? Evan, what do you think? I might go over to the king of diamonds and try a low heart. No, they weren't falling for that, were they? Okay. Well, now we can claim. Oh, sorry, cancel, because it was asking me to concede. I wasn't going to concede. Now I can claim the rest of the tricks. So that worked out pretty well, I think. Oh, we only got 33% on the last hand. That's interesting. Everyone, thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, maybe I'll open up the microphones now. I'll give a big round of applause to Tony for being a good sport and joining us. Let me get those controls started here. Unmute everyone. There we go. Everyone, thank you. Big round of applause for Tony. I think he did very well today, 65%.